Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Let's get into your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone every single time. If you would like me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If this reading does resonate for you, do consider leaving a like to help support me as well. If you have any Capricorn placements and are drawn to watching this, then there will be a message in it for you. So we're going to start off by tapping into your energies to see what energy you are embodying at this time, the energies that are surrounding you, and then we will get into a spread called the blocked energy spread for you today. Okay. So what are the energies, please, that Capricorn is embodying at this time? What are the energies that Capricorn is embodying at this time? Thank you. So we have the Mystic. Lead attribute states revels in intimate union with the divine. The shadow attribute states delusional rapport with the divine. And then at the back of the deck here, we have the Father. Light attribute states talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. The shadow attribute states dictatorial control, abuse of authority. Okay. So at this time, there could be something here about you guys trying to heal some sort of controlling aspect within yourselves. There could be some sort of wound tied to the masculine energy, to your father, maybe a father wound that you have. There's a strong energy here of trying to really figure out the best ways to create order in your life. And for some of you, you may have children. Some of you, you might be a leader of like a group, maybe you're a supervisor, an owner of a business. Whoever I'm connecting to, you guys definitely are in charge of something or someone here, like whether it's a unit, a family, whether it's children. And I feel like there's something here about wanting to break a pattern, with maybe your father wound. Maybe you guys didn't have an emotionally available father, or maybe your father was absent, or maybe you had a very confusing or not so good relationship with your dad. So there's something here about wanting to be better than what you grew up with. And I feel like at this time, some of you could be struggling with your control, your authority, your voice. Maybe you, like when you get angry, you snap on people, or yeah, it's like you're really reactive, or like you hold a lot of resentment. There's something here about turning to the divine energy, to God, to the universe, to seek guidance for how to move through this process. And I feel like at this time, it's like for some of you, you might not even be watching this if this is you, but I feel like there's someone here who, it's like you've never really formed a spiritual connection with anyone. You've never really believed in God, or you didn't know how to connect to God. And I feel like at this time, those of you who have never really believed in having some sort of system of faith, it's like you're waking up to that. It's almost like you're having your first experiences with God, or your first divine experiences, that it's like something has happened in your life, something has shifted where it's caused you to look towards something bigger than you. It's like you cannot do this alone anymore, or you found that something within you is calling for you to seek guidance. So it's like you're finally opening yourself up, you're letting down your ego, you're letting down your guard, because there's something here that you guys want to fix within yourselves. And I really do feel like it has something to do with the way that you grew up, or the way that you interact with other people. So yeah, it's like I'm picking up on someone here. It's like I'm picking up on someone who has never really connected to God before. And it's like you're going through something in life and you call out to the universe, and it's like, hey, like, I don't know if you're even here with me. I don't know if you even know who I am. It's like, I don't even know who you are, but I need help. It's like I'm kind of seeing someone here who may have been an atheist, or may have been agnostic, or maybe you just didn't know how to connect to the universe. Like you always believed that there was something there, you just didn't know how to connect to it. And it's like you are dropping your ego and you're trying to do that for the first time. There's someone here really trying to figure out their faith, which is really beautiful. Yeah, so let's see, what are the energies surrounding Capricorn? What are the energies surrounding Capricorn? We have the Warrior. Light attribute states strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Shadow attribute states trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. And then we have the Messiah, serving humanity with humility, Shadow attribute states exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. And this one also wants to be here. We have the visionary. The light attribute states capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Shadow attribute states selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. And then at the back here, we have the pacifist. This is a card that I made myself. The light attribute states building bridges, bringing others together, peacemaker. The shadow attribute states people pleasing, lying, withholding information. So there's definitely an energy here of you guys trying to work through some sort of pattern that you have. And I feel like I could be connecting to someone who maybe hasn't really lived their life to the best terms. You haven't really been living in your higher self. Maybe you could have been the person, like I mentioned earlier, who was very controlling, very reactive. Someone here who may have been a little egotistical. Someone here who, it's like I'm definitely picking up someone who may have carried many egotistical traits, or maybe even like borderline narcissistic traits. And we all have the capability to carry narcissistic traits. Narcissism is a spectrum. So it doesn't matter where you are in that spectrum, but there's something within yourself, some way that you have been living that you are not so fond of anymore. You're not so proud of that anymore. And it could be people pleasing, lying, withholding information, doing things to improve your own cause and for personal gain, or telling people what they want to hear, or trying to make yourself seem like you're the only person that can get anything done. So it's like you come in with this energy of, I can handle everything that comes at me. Nobody can do work like I can. It's like very, very like egocentric, I'll say. It's like you believe that you're the best of the best, which is, it's very good to have confidence, of course. But I feel like you guys are finally waking up to the sense that it's like, it's okay to need help. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be very strong and disciplined and willful, while also accepting that sometimes we need to be soft. So it's like you guys are dropping this hard exterior for like in exchange for a new vision, in exchange for your creativity, in exchange for building bridges and forming connections instead of having connections fall out of your life. So maybe you have realized that by the way that you have been functioning, it hasn't been very successful for you. Your relationships don't grow. Maybe your family, your connection to your family doesn't grow. It's like there's something missing. And I feel like it really has to do with your heart space and your faith, which you are waking up to. It's like you're really starting to try to turn into a better person. This is definitely someone who has had like a come to Jesus moment. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into your spread. Some of you could even be reflecting. It's like I'm definitely seeing someone who is reflecting on the relationship that they had with their parents, especially their father. And it's like, what did I learn from him or them? What can I do better? Some of you are looking at it in disdain and anguish. Some of you, I feel you could really be missing a parent here, maybe a parent that has passed over. And I do feel like if you do have a parent that has passed over, I'm strongly getting the message here that it's like if they knew what they know now, if they had the perspective that they have now, being on the other side, they would have done things differently, and they wish that they could have. Some of you feel like your parents or God has forsaken you. You feel like you've been abandoned by the divine, or you feel like because you didn't have a strong connection with your father that you have no one to depend on. You have a very strong masculine wound here. So it's like you grew up needing to defend yourself and needing to be more than what you perceived yourself to be, because you felt like you needed to set a good example for other people because you didn't have that good example. And I definitely feel like you have someone watching over you at this time. Yeah, there's definitely like a channeled energy here coming through of specifically a father trying to connect here. I feel like if you are trying to connect to your father who has passed over, he is listening to you and he is one of your spirit guides. So I would continue to do that, because I feel like there is a possibility here for you to strengthen your bond with him through the other side now that he is a spirit guide. Yeah, Justice, 10 of Pentacles. There's this specific path that you want to take, and I feel like you guys have woken up to the way that you can become successful here. It's like you just see things differently. You're starting to. Okay, so let's do this. What is Capricorn's current project or focus, please? Thank you. What is blocking Capricorn? What is blocking Capricorn? Thank you. I feel like this also wants to be there. What is helping or assisting Capricorn? Okay, we got 2 cards there too. And then how can Capricorn best move forward? Okay. Back of the deck here, we have the 4 of Swords with recovery, Libra energy. Yeah, it's like you guys are just in this energy of trying to put the pieces together. You could be spending a lot of time alone. You could be spending a lot of time releasing emotions, whether that's crying or through physical activity, through creative endeavors. You guys are definitely in this energy of trying to figure things out. You're trying to, yeah, it's like I'm seeing someone with a puzzle, like one of those huge like 1,000-piece puzzles, and the pieces are everywhere, and it's like you're trying to put them all back together. And I feel like these puzzle pieces could be a metaphor or indicative of your own psyche, like splits of your own psyche, maybe pieces of yourself that you have left in past situations or in traumatic situations, parts of yourself that never got to fuse together. So it's like you guys are really focused on mental health right now, physical health possibly as well. You could be resting a lot, but I feel like this is more so referring to your mental health. So the energies or your current project focus, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You could be saving a lot of money. Whatever you're doing right now, you're very logical about it. You're very focused on this, very I was gonna say tedious, so maybe something that you're doing, it's like a lot of busy work, but it's like you're very focused on it. You know that whatever you're working on right now is going to take a while to come to fruition, and I feel like you are accepting of that. Energies that are blocking you, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have, is this, no, this has to be Temperance with Alchemy. Interesting. Here, I'm gonna do this. Queen of Pentacles and Temperance. There could be a connection here for some of you. It's like there's a huge energy of like parental figures in this reading. So for some of you, this could be like a mother, a grandmother. For others of you, this is someone in the physical realm who is actually still here, who you are connected to. I'm also getting here that if this is a passed over family member, like a grandmother, mother, some sort of maternal figure here, you could be having a hard time connecting to them. I feel like you guys are, this is a very interesting energy. I'm going to have to clarify that one and come back to it. But it feels like, it's like you're getting signs, right? You're getting symbols and synchronicities from the universe about something that you're supposed to be doing, maybe with your finances or something with your investments or even your spiritual path, and it's like you're having a hard time understanding what you're getting. This is definitely a message for someone who is trying to connect to their intuition and trying to connect to the messages they are receiving, and you're having a hard time here. So we're going to come back to that, but let's see what could be assisting you. We have the 8 of Swords with interference, Gemini energy, and then we have the 6 of Swords, earned success with Aquarius energy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing this as there could be something surrounding you, whether for many of you this is going to be your own mental space. There is either your own overthinking getting in the way of something, or something in your life here where you feel like it's invading your energy, invading your personal space, and it's making it very difficult for you to focus on something. This could definitely be an energy of like too much going on around you, maybe too many people, maybe you guys live with a lot of people, or maybe you talk to many people on a day-to-day basis, or there's just something here about something annoying you. It's like something here is bothering you, and it has to do with the air element, so intellect, communication, noise, things like that. There's something here where you feel like it's like you don't have peace. And I feel like what would assist you is trying to transition yourself to a mental place or physical place of peace where you are able to be alone, where you are able to seek solitude and seek comfort within yourself. I feel like you guys are, there's like a huge energy here of like someone here, this Queen of Pentacles energy, trying to send you messages through your intuition. You're having a hard time understanding because you could either be approaching the situation from too much of a logical headspace, or there's just too much going on around you for you to hear this. And for some of you, this could be because you're trying to keep busy. But for most of you, I feel like there is something, like it's literally giving me like every time you try to focus on something, or every time you're finally alone, it's like something comes through where you get bothered by a phone call, or someone needs your help, or I don't know, your kids need you, or your partner like starts talking to you about something, or they come in and they barge in on you or something like that. There's something about not having the peace necessary to actually commit to this recovery process. So how can you move forward? We have the Three of Pentacles with effort, Mars in Capricorn energy. I'm seeing this as an energy of you mastering some sort of skill within yourself and then partnering with others who maybe can reflect or can balance out the skills that you have. So this could be an energy of working with other people in a group, maybe like on a work project, or just being more willing to connect with others and to work with others. Remember, in the oracle cards in the beginning, it's like some of you guys might have a very hard time trusting other people, or giving other people responsibility, or letting someone else take something over that's very important because you feel like you're the only one who can accomplish it the right way. So there's something here about learning to trust that others are capable of doing their share of the work, and to understand that while you might bring beautiful gifts to the table, there are other people who bring gifts that you might not have. And that's the beauty of working with other people, of cooperation and I was gonna say codependency. I don't know why. I don't think you guys, some of you could be growing out of that, but it's more so of an energy of working with people and learning how to do that in a safe space, and learning how to be okay with that, and learning how to be patient with that. I feel like there's a lot of impatience coming through. You guys feel like, it's like other people might bother you. Other people you might feel like they're not as capable, but this is definitely something that you have been taught. This is something that you have been conditioned, possibly because you have grown up in a very difficult way, or you've had to like fend for yourself your entire life. But it's like the beauty of allowing others to collaborate with you is going to show you a lot about yourself. So I'm going to start clarifying some of these. Three of Cups, people, connecting with people. Four of Cups, I feel like you guys are not in that mood. It's like you don't even want to be around people right now. You guys are more so in this Queen of Swords energy, kind of like leave me alone, respect my space. Okay, so can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please, in Capricorn's current project or focus? They have the Moon. Whatever this is, you guys are keeping it a secret. Moon, Five of Pentacles. I do feel, strength. So if this has to do with money, you're keeping this on the down low because you don't want people to take what's yours. Strength, Wheel of Fortune. You feel like there is a wonderful opportunity that is here for you, something that you can invest in, something that you can purchase. And you feel like if you were to open up about this, that it would cause a bunch of chaos around you. I don't know if you guys... I'm definitely picking up on some, either like a family situation where others could be trying to take from you, or trying to like beat you at something. This could have to do with an inheritance, or I don't know what this could be, honestly, but it feels like if you were to tell other people, they would try to fight you for it, or they would try to compete for it. And if this has to do with work, then I really feel like you could be working on some sort of creative project here that, same thing. It's like if others were to know about this, they might steal your ideas. and you feel like this is meant for you. Yeah. Strength, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Wands. It's almost like you're getting downloads from the universe. So going back to this energy, you're getting downloads from the universe about what to do here, and you're keeping them private. Every move that you make with whatever this is, you're keeping it private. So can we please clarify this Queen of Pentacles with the Temperance? Why is this blocking Capricorn? Why is this blocking Capricorn? We have the World, Four of Wands. I heard looking in the wrong places. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. We have the Devil here. So for some of you, there could be a marriage or family situation in which it's very toxic, something here that is supposed to come to a close, whether this be a cycle or a relationship that you have with somebody, or even living in a specific area. Devil, Hangman, Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like there's something here in which you feel bound to a situation. You feel stuck in a situation that you're trying to get out of, whether this is home, family, business, work. And I feel like your spirit team is trying to show you that this phase is going to end here, and there's something else that you're supposed to be working on, which I feel like you are doing. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. Yeah, so for some of you, this is a partner that you have left behind. Queen of Wands, or maybe that you're trying to leave behind. It could be a earth sign or a fire sign. We get a lot of fire here. Big Leo energy. They could be a Leo. It's like you're being told here by the universe. It's almost like you're literally being told to take every step secretly, like to not tell people what you're doing, because there's something here about you having this understanding that you moving away from this situation or some sort of cycle closing in this situation is going to lead you to something better. Clarify the World. Clarify the World. I feel like there's something else here. Knight of Wands. I feel like this is a situation that might take a lot of energy out of you. Like maybe you give a lot to this situation, physically, intimately. And I feel like with this Three of Wands, you're being asked to pull back from this situation and to wait for something else to come in. Yeah, we have Three of Wands and Temperance. So I feel like you guys are listening to these cues pretty spot on. You might feel like you're not understanding what you're doing, but I feel like you guys are making the right moves. You are doing what your spirit team is asking of you. So that's a very, very good thing here. Confirmation for you guys. Okay, so can we clarify the Eight of Swords and the Six of Swords and what could be assisting Capricorn? Eight of Swords, Six of Swords. We have the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, keeping your moves private, especially when it has to do with money. There's something here that you guys are focused on. I feel like it's going to make you very happy, very emotionally fulfilled. Something here that you're very excited about. Yeah, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, and you're being asked to be private about that. So I guess I can't really see into what it is, but whatever it is, it's meant for you, and you got to be careful with how you're moving here. It's almost like you're trying to sneak away from something. If this is a breakup or a divorce or like a settlement or something, there could be something about, like, I don't know, it's like someone here is being secretive with money, or maybe this Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles energy wants to take from you something that you've worked for. So you're trying to move away from that. You're trying to prevent that from happening. You're being very protective over your assets and your earnings. Yeah, earn success. It's like there's something here that you don't want to give up to this situation. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Hanged Man. And the Ace of Wands. You guys either have a new idea for something, or you're moving towards something that you don't want someone else to know about. And I can't really see too much of what it is. But whatever it is, you feel very good about it. You feel like it's going to make you very happy, but it's like you have this this poker face that you're wearing. It's like you're not showing face. You're not showing your hand here. So clarify the Three of Pentacles and how Capricorn can move forward. Strength. Okay. Yeah, it's like, okay. King of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. There could be a situation here. We have Justice at the back. So I'm getting a lot of different downloads. And this is a general reading. So there might be bits and pieces that resonate for you. And then other pieces you can kind of throw out. But I'm kind of getting a bunch of different things here. So for some of you, this could be a situation where it's like you find it very difficult to get along with others, right? When it's a group setting, or when you guys have to work on something together, it's like, oh, here we go again. It's like, I have to deal with this situation. And it's like you try to put on the best face possible that shows that you are willing to work with these people, these energies, whatever it may be, but it's very difficult for you. It's very, very hard for you to like trust that other people are able to get their share done. For some others of you, if this is a situation that is like a divorce settlement or whatever that may be, it's like there's something here about you guys might be keeping something a secret when it comes to your finances. So you might have like a secret account or a secret investment that no one knows about, and like it's like you don't want anyone to know about it, and it's going to stay that way. For others of you, you're being asked to hold on to your assets and your finances and whatever situation this is, because I feel like someone here could be trying to take from you. It's like especially if you're splitting up from someone here, if you have children with this person, I feel like someone here could be trying to take money for the kids, or saying that you owe them money, or saying that it's like they deserve a certain amount of money from you, which is very true in some cases, yes. These are very sensitive topics though. There's something like you guys are I think you guys are very successful in the physical realm, in the material realm. It's like you guys, that's your comfort space. But then when it comes to things that you're going through internally or emotionally, spiritually, you guys have a harder time with that. It's really interesting because the messages that I'm getting in the spread are a little different from the oracle cards here. We clarify the strength. Clarify the strength in how Capricorn can move forward. 10 of Cups. And then we have Ace of Wands again. Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Who is the Queen of Swords? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so that kind of clarifies everything that I need to know. So 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. If you have children with somebody and you are splitting up from this person, I feel like you are actually being advised here to not be selfish with what you have. Because especially if you have children, 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, there's going to be a time here or a situation in which you have to give what is owed. You have to provide for your family. You have to give to your children. And this person's approach, this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords person who might be very bold, this person might be very demanding. Just try not to pay this attention or this energy too much attention, but try to remember the why. Try to remember what you're doing here with this, because we have the 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. It's like your children's lives matter, or the way that they perceive their father, right? Going back to that father wound. If you are a masculine, I feel like I am talking to a masculine. I don't have to be, you could be a feminine, but it just feels like that. It's like, do you want your kids to remember you as someone who was selfish or who didn't provide for them, regardless of what's going on with their other parent? It's like you want to set a good example for how to take care of your family, how to take care of others. And I feel like you're really going to be given a chance here. It's like maybe it's totally against what you want to do. Maybe you hate this person's guts. Maybe you don't want anything to do with them. But if they have your children and you love your children, then it's like you're going to have to be the bigger person here. You're going to have to be mature and deal with things accordingly, because I feel like you have a duty here. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, to your children, to your family, to show them what a good father is or what a good mother is, or how to take care of themselves and other people. So it's like you have to step out of this energy of selfishness for a little while to understand what you are connecting to and how you can do things differently here. Yeah, it's like you're going to be given a chance here to either repeat what you have been through in your childhood or to do something different. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it for you guys. So I'm going to close it off with an oracle card. Okay, can we get a message for Capricorn placements, please? Message for Capricorn. We got 2 for you. So we have stagnation with the water element, and then we have deity with the ether element. I know this card because I read this one already. This one refers specifically to having someone looking out for you on the other side. So as I was saying, you guys have some sort of spirit guide or crossed over loved one who is watching over you. For some of you, if you are experienced enough with your spiritual practice, I do feel like there could be some sort of other energy, some sort of deity or new spirit guide that wants to connect with you, but just be careful with this one. I wouldn't suggest reaching out to any other entities until you are comfortable with your own energies, until you're comfortable with setting up protection and feeling safe within yourself, because inviting deities, it's bringing in a lot of different energies to your energy, and you can easily get confused if you're not so sure of your own intuition. So be careful of that. But I do feel like you have some spirit team here surrounding you, trying to move you forward. So that's a beautiful energy. So going with stagnation here, let's go ahead and see. Okay, I think I passed it. Hold on a second. Stagnation. Here we go. So it kind of looks like the Hermit card. It kind of looks like someone who's covered up in a cloak here, but they're unrecognizable. So the weight of a heavy stone cape surrounds the beekeeper. With a downward gaze, he can't see the surrounding magic. Beyond the heaviness of the solid robe are unrealized dreams. Being shrouded in the negative feelings of unworthiness cloaks possibilities, blocks inner light, and hinders the expression of spirit. Eventually, this covering solidifies and becomes less permeable, weighing heavy on the heart. When spiritual values are replenished, stagnation can dissipate. Spirit can't be extinguished, but it can get blocked. The inability to move forward means that you have forgotten the universal light within. Yeah, so it's like I'm definitely connecting to someone here who has totally denounced their spiritual connection to anything, and it's like you're coming back to that. It's like, okay, maybe there is a God, maybe there is something larger than me that can help me, that runs and governs the universe, and you guys are awakening to that. So it's very nice, because I feel like you have a spirit team, or at least 1 or 2 spirit guides here who have never left your side, even though you've been going through this process of like basically revoking yourself from connecting to the universe. But I feel like they've never really given up on you, and they're noticing now that you have this opportunity to drop that ego and connect more to source, connect more to your higher self. So feeling less than adequate shrouds the light in you. Realize how truly amazing you are. Notice if you are being withdrawn. What are you fearful of exposing? Remove the veil of insecurity so that you can shine for yourself and others. Your release is through the heart space. Get out of your head and into your heart. Yeah, I mean, that pretty much wraps up everything that I was saying, and that's a beautiful place to end it. Get out of your head and into your heart. Stop overthinking. Stop repeating what you know or what you think you know, and try something different. And I feel like you'll be surprised at what happens. So I'm going to leave it here for you guys. I really hope I was able to connect to you in this reading, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.